Buongiorno! We just finished this week's episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Golden Wind.
Now, normally we're the type to read the manga first, but this time around we wanted that gold experience.
Tune in every week for our reactions.
This week it was episode 32, Green Day and Oasis, Part 3!
Yay! More butt shots! Woo!
Dude, yeah, I gotta say, overall, whole episode, a treat to watch. The animators had a field day on a shifting perspective.
Sekko was fun. I think we kind of discussed it when they fought the ice guy, but putting the stand on somebody's body just makes them have to be so active in what's going on that it's just a little bit of a change of pace for them.
Yeah, when we met Sekko, I thought he was going to be like a nonverbal kind of character in this show.
That's what I thought too.
And so I was like, okay, he obviously like we have the whole puppy interaction with him and whatnot, but now we get like real personality out of Sekko where he's just literally like, fuck this guy who just told me he loved me and we're best friends.
He
He's
does
like,
it for strong, all right?
Hey man, Dom's dime a dozen, okay?
Yeah,
like
fair
he's like, I can find plenty. Like, yeah, but it is great that he was infected by the own thought process. He's like, yeah, I'm just trash, man. Like, now I can get real low. Now I can get real bad. And oh man, so like you were saying, so active. The swimming. I mean, obviously that was
butterfly kicks. Jesus,
good form.
That was a theme of the whole stand. Like, oh, the softening of the movement, but like just really pushing it with the swimming. I mean, that's on the animators, right? Because I'm sure Rocky drew a couple panels of his legs high and stuff.
Yeah. Well, the same thing with we got that like kind of waterline thing halfway through where the ground was a wave and he's in it, but we see like the above world.
Again, really smart setup with all the the sounds, the underwater sounds and the echoings that did set up the literal punchline of this episode.
The zipper sounds underground were so nice too. Like literally just zoop, zoop, keep running through the whole thing. Like I loved it.
And the thing that I guess we started to understand a little bit later is they're underground. They couldn't see. You know?
I feel like that's kind of what they were going for.
Yeah. That it was invisible. Like, well, I mean, not invisible, but it was all dirt, right? There's no light,
more
so
like
it was
echolocation, if anything.
all that nonsense.
Which begs the question too. So like we talked about like his ass out of. So like he's wearing a stand. So like, is he invisible?
Yeah.
Or do people just see him butt ass naked?
Butt ass naked. That's my guess.
I'd go for butt ass naked.
Is that like what people on the street were just saying? Just like okay. Like,
no. Actually, it's the stand is like beneath a thin layer of clothing. You know, like it's all some crap.
Jojo.
Or maybe that's why he has such like a pelvic like imprint. Like he's just got a pair of whitey tights. That's it. Like,
there's a couple of shots where it's like, he's got like a diaper on or something.
I love the pedestrians in every JoJo episode. They just don't really seem to react.
They're just like, we're in Italy, we're touring Rome. Oh,
they went to enjoy the goddamn Colosseum.
They're like, oh, someone's passed out over here. Not like the whole city was just covered in mold like a second ago. So we're like sitting and they're just like, oh no, someone's passed out. Oh, and then now we hear ambulances coming in. It's like, where were y'all? Like,
they were dealing with the mold.
You know, JoJo. It's all about the time. Technically, that whole episode was like 2.5 minutes.
It's true.
Okay, so
we did find out Ponareff is only 36 years old. Or we did get reminded that he's only 36.
Yeah, speaking of the boy, so happy he's back. He looks tough though.
Them legs.
The scar over the eye. Jesus.
Because originally, I'll be honest, I was like quasi spoiled. I think I've seen the panel beforehand of him in the wheelchair. I thought he was wounded. I thought because he had that leg wound right from the time where a vampire
he got his toes cut off.
Yeah, exactly. He got some. So I assumed I'm like, oh, he's got a bum leg, but like something serious happened.
His legs are gone.
Also with the eye, he's looking pretty rough for 36.
Jesus.
Jotaro looks pretty good for 36. Let's be real.
They don't talk anymore.
Dude looks like he's straight 106.
So I guess they don't talk anymore, right? Because that's what I was thinking. It's like,
why don't we just call Jotaro?
They're working hard to get these gangsters over here.
Oh well, you know what? Ponareff may not even know that he can stop time. You know, like.
I feel like they would have talked about it.
I feel like Jotaro might have been like, this is a family thing. You're relieved.
You don't know about
You're not Koichi Ponareff.
He's not a reliable guy. Is Koichi
gonna come back at all? We had him at the beginning.
I don't know.
I don't know, but what if Jotaro and Joseph thought that Ponareff was dead. They just never went and picked him up.
Like, at the airport. I mean, so there had to be something. Maybe
No, they just forgot though.
Just we're done. We're done. My bad.
Oh, we beat Dio. Don't worry. Like
That's it. We win.
That time you stabbed him, that was you, man. It was all you. Like, no worries.
They wrote him a postcard. It's fine.
We're definitely big fans of Ponareff. We did a Ponareff video a long time ago.
We did, yeah.
And
That's
that was
right.
kind of was that our first JoJo video?
It was one of our first JoJo
Yeah, it
videos,
was,
at
and it
least.
was a good one. You guys liked it, so it was cool. But like, yeah, really excited to see the potential of this character and what his character is going to bring to these other younger characters. He's obviously going to be the replacement mentor because I think Bruno is.
He's
tapping
just
out.
like, oh, I can't
he's
see
been
anything.
dead.
But
Oh,
yeah.
And he
His time
totally
has come.
admitted to it, like this episode. He's like,
Yeah,
yeah, my
pretty
heart
much.
stopped and
Pretty
whatnot.
much.
And then the boss showed up.
Yeah, I like that.
Out of
little inclusion.
nowhere.
Now,
And Bruno could
Well,
have
it was
killed him.
Doppio,
He could have
like-
killed him.
it was,
right
yeah,
there.
and here's the thing, I don't know, but like we had a couple, I had a theory at least, no, my crazy ideas are my own, no, the idea is, like, so we
discussed him stealing time.
Yeah, we complained about possibly Bruno, it's just like, wow, this is really lame that, like, Bruno is like, oh, I don't know, I guess I'm just a zombie for no reason. And then when we saw this last scene here at this episode, I'm like, oh, so did he write it this way so that it then gets revealed that it was King Crimson stealing his time? He's like, oh, that's an effect that anybody who fights me has.
Yeah.
Like, blah, blah, blah. And, like, maybe that's a retro write. And it would make sense that Bruno doesn't know what's happening to him, and neither does frickin' Giorno. So, like, Bruno's like, I don't know, Giorno, maybe when you jizzed all that life energy in me, it just sort of, like, made me this way, but it could be interesting if we get like a nice little monologue at the start of next episode where the boss is like, "Oh no, this is how
must have been what happened.
Yeah.
this is what happens.
Oopsie-doopsie.
This is what
How are
happens
you
to
not
everybody."
dead already?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
But let us know what you guys think in the comments below, and we will catch you next time.
眠れない闇